Hey everybody, I'm coming this morning because let me tell you, I'm ready to start doing some teachings from the Apocrypha. And I had to get into some of my other messages and stuff like that. But today I decided to read the life of Adam and Eve. It is talking about how Adam and Eve, it starts like during the time when Adam is about to die. And really when Adam had a dream that Cain had killed Abel. And he got up and he told his wife, he was like, listen, I had this dream that my son was killed. And let me see what's gonna happen. Tune in to my YouTube on this one, okay? But anyway, he said, let me go and see. He told his wife, he woke up, he said, I had this dream. And he said, well, let's go see. She said, let's go see. And she went to, she said, but don't tell him about the dream that you had. And lo and behold, by the time they got to Cain and Abel had killed him. So God had told him, don't worry about it. I'm going to give you another child. That's where Seth came in. And this is given the story of the account when Adam is about to die. And he's asking them, Seth and Eve, go and plead to God on my behalf. And then he was like, Eve, it's your fault. If you hadn't let this happen, if you hadn't let the enemy deceive you, knowing good and well we were not supposed to do this, I would not be in this. That's why we're dying. And so they go up, the angel comes and said, listen, there's no reason to come and talk to us about this because no, he sinned and he is going to die. But in the end, everybody will be resurrected, blah, 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 just went on or whatever. But go because in 3 days' time, he's going to die. But come to find out, when he ate of the tree, he was diagnosed with 70 strokes. So he was having strokes back to back to back to back to back. And he stayed in pain. The second stroke, I think, took his hearing. So it was just destroying him. So he was just dying. So he called Eve to him and he was like, listen, you need to go tell the kids, call my kids and my grandkids together and tell them what you did. Tell them how you did this. And so Eve goes in and tells the story about how Satan came and he was disguised as one of the angels. All the angels were around, worshiping and everything. And he came disguised as one of them, trying to talk to them. So he did not come as Satan. And what he did, it talks about how he employed the snake and making him, telling him, listen, you feel like, Adam is over you, but he's eating from paradise and you're eating from the toil or from the terror that he's giving you. Don't you think you should be eating in paradise? So it's going into this whole thing. So I'm going to be getting with this because today's generation understands the thuses and the thous, and they understand, law. They understand, well, no, a woman shouldn't be preaching and she should have her hair covered and you shouldn't wear pants. They understand law, but they don't understand where a lot of these laws, how they were inspired to come about and that they were not really from God. And today's kids, they done had experiences with spirit spouses. You'll read about that even in the Apocrypha, even with Sarah, the ones that had the 7 husbands. That's where you'll find out that she had killed all her husbands and things like that. So that's when you'll find out a lot of things. So I'm going to be coming, with a few videos on some of the things that I've learned from the Apocrypha. And it doesn't take away from the Bible that that we are reading, the King James Version of the Bible. But remember, that Bible was interpreted several times. So Jesus he speak Greek and Hebrew and Arabic, but it was interpreted several times. That's how we got to the Latin. It was interpreted from the old scrolls then it got to Latin, then and then to the Old English, and then into English. So there's a lot of translation that has been lost, and you'll find a lot of it in the Apocrypha. See you soon.